O kia koutou katoa, no mai, hara mai. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Vancouver. It is day 2 of competition here on the White Sox Canada Cup Tour. And we've got a big matchup coming tonight here, 3:30 start, New Zealand zone. And that'll see the New Zealand Development White Sox taking on the TC Colorado side. An outstanding team full of Div 1 collegiate players or ex-collegiate players, but from the top D1 sides. Maybe tonight, we're going to have a look at the lineup shortly. You'll find out that some of these superstars that you've seen on ESPN are going to play here today. The ground crew getting stuff done. Jason Gerbes, a.k.a. Chopper, and joining me in commentary. And this one is my man, the one and only, Mr. Rauhi. Kia ora, Gaz. How are you, my friend?
Kia ora, and welcome along, everybody. It's a real pleasure to be here. Looks like a brilliant day in British Columbia and Canada, and I'm really looking forward to this one. With these international matchups, Chopper, as usual, I'm introducing myself to a new team. TC Colorado is a new team to me. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of these American girls put it out there on the diamond against the best of our Kiwi talent.
Well, beautiful evening here locally in Yorkton Park, which is just another couple of 10 minutes away from Surrey. So around about 20 minutes in total from Surrey, where the Sopwell City is for the Canada Cup. And as you said, it's a beautiful evening, 19 degrees Celsius here, local time, 8:30 p.m. local time here, and there's not a cloud in the sky. Gaza, I think we're in for a good night of softball.
Oh, absolutely. It looks fantastic. The facilities look amazing. Obviously, we're going to be using the lights out there as the light dims and the evening gets further into it. But the girls are used to playing under lights in New Zealand, so they look high quality as well. So really looking forward to a fantastic game.
Let's have a look at the lineups that are going to play in tonight's matchup. Of course, TC Colorado, Triple Crown Colorado is their full name. You see Riley Slim will be the centre fielder leading off for them. Jess Oakland, the shortstop, will be hitting in the 2 spot today. Katie Stewart, now she's the Texas home run hitter that won the College World Series. Well, she's at first base hitting 3 today. Alex Dobua will be in the DP in the cleanup spot. Milana Leach is hitting in the 5 spot, the right fielder. Ellie Van Brunt will be hitting 6, the second basewoman. Rylan Goff will be catching today for TC Colorado. Gabby Leach will be at left field. She is lightning quick. In the outfielder is young Gabby. Michaela McLean will be in the 9 spot, and when they do get round the pitch, it'll be Maria Lopez will be on the hill here for TC Colorado, Gaz.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a fine lineup. I've watched quite a bit of the college softball on Sky this year and last year, actually, and always impressed. If that's the sort of quality we're in for out there tonight, then looking forward to it.
Indeed. Let's have a look at the home side now, New Zealand. Well, boy, oh boy, they come in with a 1-1 record, really. 1 win, 1 draw yesterday for the New Zealand Development White Sox. Of course, they got off to a flyer, Gaz, 9-2 over Peru, and boy, what...
Chinese Taipei, first game.
Chinese Taipei, apologies. Yep. And then what a barn burn against Peru. 10 all in the end of that one. A cliffhanger right to the end.
Oh, absolutely. Both teams had to come back from deficits. And I think the Kiwi girls, 3 home runs. 2 home runs for the Peruvians, including a grand slam.
I know.
Wow. I mean, the quality out there of the hitting from both teams. I look forward to seeing more of that today.
So a bit of a shuffle in the lineup that we saw yesterday. Young Poppy Priddle will lead off again, the centre fielder. Hayley Brackwell moves into the 2 spot, the captain at shortstop. And Sarah Ponga, 2 big home runs against Peru yesterday. She's elevated to the 3 spot today. Carmen Coleman, she'll get the start in the hot corner in the clean-up spot today. Tyann Bromhead-Lamont should be doing the catching and she'll be hitting 5. Yvonne Gibson, the ever-versatile Yvonne Gibson, starts at right field, hitting 6 for the Kiwis. Holly Jacobs gets the start at third base. Madison Gerbes, she'll be at second base in the 8 spot. And Jade Calvary rounds out the batting order for New Zealand, the left fielder that is currently residing in Perth. And the big question here is Island Tirvathan with the start on the hill for New Zealand. We got to see a little bit of her yesterday. Of course, she plays out of Saskatoon with the 222s. A big moment here for young Island.
Yeah, well, she's in her own backyard, so to speak. I mean, playing in Canada. a Kiwi living in Canada, and so interested to see her pitch, and obviously this step into the New Zealand side for her. Good luck to her. I hope she goes really well, and looking forward to it.
Really, really are looking forward to it indeed. So there are your lineups. We do have our officials already, so we might pop them on the screen while we're just filling a little bit of time. Ian Brown's going to be calling the balls and strikes behind the dish, and Laura McMillan, she's in to do the base umpiring today, and the ever-lovable Auntie Lou, Elizabeth Natana, is our official scorer. She's also doing the eye score for us, so Gaz, there's no excuse to get the scoreboard wrong.
No, absolutely not. I will be able to update on regular occasions. Hopefully you won't notice the time lag.
So not too far away, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you've got yourself a nice hot drink, or maybe a cold one with a couple of ice cubes. I don't know. Whatever is your fancy, you go to it. I've got a nice coffee. Gaz made me. Thank you, Gaz.
No problem at all. I've got one here somewhere myself.
I needed one, Gaz. I came off the rugby league paddock only about 40 minutes ago over in Putidort, and shot here. Quick shower, got ready, and now we are ready to go. International soccer, really looking forward to this one. New Zealand Development Sox taking on the TC Colorado side. Day 2 of the Canada Cup Tour. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of action to come up when we come back.
Too local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aoranui Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Oh, no, my hook and my welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Not too far away from the start time. Just thought I'd take a moment just to talk through a few of the things. And, of course, Gaz, we've got some big matchups still coming. The warm-up series tomorrow, we take on Czechia. That's a 10 a.m. start time, New Zealand. Czechia, fresh off the group stage qualifier in Prague only a couple of weeks ago. So they are going to be a tall drink of water.
Oh, absolutely. European teams in general, quality of them in the last easily decade now has gone up almost exponentially, and they're a threat to anyone they meet. Not just Czechia, but the Italians, the Dutch girls, and of course Denmark. All high quality. They have a full professional league over there.
They sure do indeed. You see the two games we played yesterday, and Chinese Taipei, that was the first game, their under-23 team. 9 runs to 2 in that game. We got a chance to see quite a few of our pitchers. Coleman went first, Trevan came in, Gibson came in, never seen her pitch actually. And of course, the rest of the pitchers that got to go in that first game. A really good start. I would say head coach Craig Wallace will be happy with the offense. 9 runs against that team.
Yeah, he'd be very happy. I mean, they commanded that game. They were 6-1, I think, up by the second innings, and never relinquished that lead throughout the game. Maybe just a few work-ons around the pitching. I hadn't seen Ivana Gibson pitch either, and I just wonder whether she was a bit of a stopgap. But, proved very capable. But all the pitchers just struggled a little bit at times to hit the zone. But I'm sure, as this warm-up series gets further and further into it, we're going to see them improve and start hitting the spots a lot more regularly.
Can you see?
Well, they moved on to the next game, of course, Peru, a big match-up there. The score went backward and forth between those two teams, and in the end, a 10-all victory. Looks like we're about to get underway here, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 3 on the schedule, and it will be the TC Colorado taking on the development Black Sox, and really looking forward to seeing this one get underway as they'll grab their tokens. Thank goodness for us, Gaz. TC Colorado have got their shirt numbers on today.
Yes. It was anybody's guess yesterday with Peru. We had the original lineups, so we were able to identify them from their positions on the diamond. But look at the New Zealand girls there, no numbers on their shirts yet. But the TC Colorado girls are all numbered up, so we should be able to identify them. Looking forward to it.
Well, strap yourselves in. Let's get ready for the opening ceremonies between these two teams.
Are they even doing anything? They're not even doing anything, bro.
Of course, they'll hand over the pins or some sort of gift that you do with international softball, which is really a mark of respect for both teams, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a real nice start to, I'm sure, what's going to be fireworks on the diamond, where there's going to be no prisoners taken.
Gaz, I'm looking down this lineup for TC Colorado. Last year, they had Tegan Gavan on the hill. There you go, walking past number 20. That's big Katie Stewart, the big home run hitter for Texas in the World Series. And I haven't seen Tegan Gavan yet. She's quite a tall lass, so maybe she's not in the roster this year, but we'll find out as we work our way through this one.
Well, the Kiwi girls are not short. There's a couple of girls right there from Colorado that are dwarfing them at the moment. So, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they bring. I'm sure the Kiwi girls are just about to do the traditional haka for them.
They are indeed.
As a mark of respect again for their opposition.
So it's TC Colorado taking on the New Zealand Development White Sox here, live from British Columbia, Canada, on day 2 of the Canada Cup Tour. Thank you for your viewership, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to have you along.
I love how they're just making sure not to step on the white. It's a dance battle. It is? I think so. Here it comes. No, I think they're just like standing there watching them.
kia mautui here. Aotearoa, our manawa hine. The White Sox here in British Columbia get us underway with the widow, with their haka, haramai te wairua, and the respect from TC Colorado, Gaz, outstanding.
I don't think so.
Yeah, absolutely outstanding. What a way to get the game started. I'm sure everybody's fizzing and rearing to go now.
They sure are indeed. Let's have a look at our lineups for you in tonight's matchup. Big one here for the White Sox, that's for sure. Defensively, they look like this. Jade Cavery's at left field. Poppy Priddle, the big left-handed speedster, she's at centre. Yvonne Gibson will be the right fielder for New Zealand. Holly Jacobs gets the start in the hot corner. Then up the middle pairing, Captain Hayley Breakwell at shortstop. Madison Gerbes, she will be your second basewoman. And Carmen Coleman will be over at first base. Ty and Bob Head-Lamalu behind the dish. And Island Trevathan will be a starting pitcher. Sarah Ponga will bat for her when we get to the offensive lineup. Defensively, how does that look for you, Gaz?
Defensively, that's a strong outfit. Plenty of speed and youth out in the outfield, so no problem out there. And plenty of experience in the infield. A very strong lineup put out on the diamond. First up by Craig Wallace.
Simply outstanding. The White Sox are coached by head coach Craig Wallace, as you mentioned, assisted by Nick Lanigan out of North Harbour, and the battery coach is Craig Gibson, aka Gibber. Offensively for TC Colorado, let's have another look at them. It'll be Riley Sillam, the centre fielder, leading off Jess Oakland, and then I can't wait to see Katie Stewart. Please don't hit the ball over the fence. She's hitting 3 today. Alexis Dober is in the clean-up spot. Alana Leach, she is, I think from memory, and I'll have to check this, Alana Leach is a US representative as well. She's hitting 5 today. Anyway, Ali Van Brandt will be in the 6th spot. Rylan Groff will be hitting 7 today for TC Colorado. Gabby Leach will be in the 8th spot, and Michaela McCain rounds out the batting order for the ladies from TC Colorado. Well, coaches conference there with our Kaiwawa umpires for this one, Ian Brown and Lara McMillan. You can see there Lara with the jacket on. Ian will be calling the balls and strikes and just throws that ball out to the diamond. Oh, you missed the plate, brother. You missed the plate. And, of course, Auntie Lil, Elizabeth Natana, is our official scorer. Well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. We're all set to go here. Day 2 of the Canada Cup Tour. The New Zealand White Sox taking on TC Colorado. Can't wait to get into it. Gaz, looking at those 2 lineups, mate, what are you expecting to see between New Zealand and Colorado tonight?
Well, with the depth that Colorado have got, I think New Zealand are going to find this a step up from yesterday. So I'm looking forward to seeing some improvement, especially defensively from New Zealand on the hill. But I'm sure they'll be up to the challenge. We saw that against Peru in the 10-all draw, where they had to dig deep on a couple of occasions to come back in this one. And I'm sure that they had great momentum at the end of that game. So I'm sure if they'd have played extra innings, there was every chance they were going to win it.
Every chance, indeed. Not far away, ladies and gentlemen. And the opening ceremonies are done. And they're going to flip the script here. It's going to be TC Colorado in the field. So let's have a look at them for you as I will just take off that banner as well. Apologies. So it's Gabby Leach at left field, Riley Simp at centre, Alana Leach will be at right field. McCain in the hot corner, Oakland and Van Brandt up the middle, shortstop and second base. Katie Stewart, the big banger, she's over at first base. Goff behind the dish. Maria Lopez will be the starting pitcher for TC Colorado. Offensively for the Kiwis now, let's have another look at them. Poppy Priddle leads off, the speedster for Ponganui. Hayley Breakwell, the captain, she's in the 2 spot today. Sarah Ponga, well, she just bangs, doesn't she, Gaz?
She sure does.
Yeah, she's hitting 3. Carmen Coleman, and she's in the cleanup spot, does the North Harbour Roosters representative. Ty and Bromley Malu, also out of the Roosters Club on the North Shore. She will be hitting 5 today, the catcher. Yvonne Gibson's in the 6th spot. Holly Jacobs will be hitting 7, and then it's Madison Gerbes and Jade Calvary. Gaz, when we look at that offensive lineup in the Peru matchup, we saw contributions right through the batting order, didn't we?
Yeah, well, plenty of power there, but also a lot of patience and discipline in the batter's box. Maddie Gerbes dropped just a pearler of a bunt. She's become somewhat of a bunt specialist of late, but there's power right through that order, and they bat 1 to 9.
Well, there you go. Well, we got them around the right way. Of course, we don't know which way they're going to, who's going to bat first until they take the field. And just on that, I'm going to check to make sure we've got the scoreboard the right way around, Gaz. And guess what?
One
50,
50% chance of getting it right, didn't we?
Yeah, there are no outs, by the way. Just saying, Gaz.
Oh, okay.
There's Nick Lanigan, the assistant coach, walking over to first base. Simply outstanding. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? DC, Colorado, and the New Zealand White Sox. First pitch just outside the zone from Lopez. Next pitch is up top. Also, left-handed pitcher. You can see not elite pace from Lopez. But if we know anything about these athletes, she'll be accurate, yes.
Oh, yeah. Once she zones into that strike zone and starts nibbling around the edges, I'm sure we're going to see a battle. But nice job to get a strike there.
2-1 the count here on Priddle. Swinging a miss and a rise. Well, Priddle's like, no.
Well, she's such for a young player, she's become so experienced, so fast. Still a teenager, of course, stepping up to this level. So, definitely capable of rising to the challenge here.
Just here before 9 p.m. local time, start time here. You see the lights are on already, and they are going to take effect as we go through this match. Of course, in the Northern Hemisphere, in the summer, it's going to stay later longer. And hard hit ball from Piddle. And that'll sail into the centre fielder's glove. But a quality at-bat, first at-bat there, and good contact as well, Gaz.
Very good contact.
And hard hit ball from
went
Piddle.
to the fence. Nice swing from Priddle.
That'll bring up to bat now Hayley Breakwell for New Zealand.
Hayley Breakwell, the captain for New Zealand. Very mature player. She's leading by example in many respects, and a very disciplined batter.
Sure is indeed. Maria Lopez, starting pitcher for TC Colorado side.
Already seeing that she's thrown a nice rise ball out there.
Gaz, we saw Breakwell yesterday, really patient in the batter's box.
Yeah, definitely a feature of the batting from several of the New Zealand girls. But Hayley Breakwell as well, who really kicked off the batting, especially in that first comeback from New Zealand when they scored 4 runs in, I think, the 4th innings. Before they launched into it and scored 5 in the 6th innings.
Rise ball, she'll lay off that one. So another quality at bat here from the Kiwis.
Just probing the pitcher, Lopez for America. Just trying to entice the girls to follow that rise ball.
Oh, change of pace. And the second basewoman will come forward to make the catch. Does Van Brunt. So 2 outs here. Both batters, though, going deep into the count.
Yeah, just saw an adjustment there from the pitcher, went away from that rise ball that wasn't tempting Breakwell. Forced her to follow one outside the plate and just popped it to second base.
And that'll bring up to bat here for New Zealand. Sarah Ponga, who had herself a day yesterday, Gaz.
Sure did. 2 automatic home runs in the ball game. Really did just launch the offense with those stunning over the fence home runs.
I'll check the swing down And umpire McMillan says no swing. Little something change the pace on the outside edge.
Still just probing high in the zone. I think it's just an early attempt to try and get the New Zealand girls swinging at the rise ball. It's a dangerous pitch to swing at.
There's that change of pace. She's got a good one. She's using it early too, Gaz.
Real nice, she is. You can see the change-up used to great effect.
Here, just pulls the string on it, doesn't she?
Just dropped the... It actually looked like it cut away from the batter as well. So maybe a little change cutter there.
This one fouls back. We've got the camera moved a little bit today. Yesterday was right behind the umpire and it got hit with a foul ball a couple of times. Got to say, the iPhone being used there is worth over a couple of grand. So we thought, hey, let's just move it a little bit to the edge. But I want to give a big shout out to Kylie Dalton and one of the other mothers helping with fixing the phone in place for us. So we've got a beautiful shot here today.
Beautiful view.
1-2 the count here on Ponga. On the end of the bat, another change up, and she'll roll that one over, and that'll do us through the first half innings here. No score in it, as we're underway here on the first game on day 2 of the Canada Cup Tour. Back with the action and the lineups in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at the defensive lineup for the Kiwis again here. Jade Cavalry at left field, Poppy Priddle at centre, and Yavani Gibson gets the start at right field for New Zealand. Holly Jacobs in the hot corner, Wellingtonian, and Hayley Breakwell, she will be up at shortstop. Madison Gerbes is over at second, Carmen Coleman at first, Tyann Bromhead Lamali behind the dish, and Island Trevathan will be the starting pitcher for New Zealand. Offensively for the TC Colorado side, Riley Simpson, the lead-off spot. Oakland is hitting 2. Katie Stewart, that's the big lady we're looking to see. She's hitting 3 today, the Texas Longhorn veteran. Alex Dober will be in the clean-up spot. Alana Leach is at 5. Ali Van Brandts in 6. Ryland Goff and Gabby Leach 7 and 8 spot. And Michaela McCain will round out the batting order for TC Colorado.
So Ireland DeVrath, and we saw a little bit of her yesterday. Like some of the New Zealand pitchers, just maybe a little bit inconsistent, but it's just time in the middle now for them. They'll get better and better, and looking forward to the hopefully what will be a step up from them again today. Craig Wallace seems to want to use several of his pitches throughout the game, so looking forward to what he employs as far as his tactics go for that in this game.
From the perspective of all of the pitching staff for New Zealand, it's a great opportunity to play against these elite collegiate athletes here in the TC Colorado side, isn't it?
Absolutely a fantastic opportunity for all of the New Zealand girls to really gain some experience against what is going to be the sort of opposition maybe they can't find down in here in New Zealand. But yeah, I mean, that quality is going up in New Zealand as well, but definitely going to be a step up in quality right here, I suspect. We saw that between the Chinese Taipei girls and then up to Peru. Well, I suspect we're going to see another step up here.
We sure are indeed, you would think. And leading off here for the TC Colorado side of Riley Slim is centre fielder as we get underway in the bottom of the first innings. First pitch, drop ball just outside.
Yeah, probably just going to try and keep it away from the hitting zone of these girls, definitely to start off with.
Trevathan, a little change of pace himself. This one just over the top of the zone.
Real early call for that one. That was probably would have been a good idea.
This one just missing up top. So 3 straight balls here to Sim. Kiwis defensively looked good yesterday.
They sure did. I'd say they put out, no errors out there, especially in the infield from the games I saw.
Hard hit ball. That'll go foul down the left field line. With the first swing from Sim. It's like full handle.
Yeah, it was. She was definitely not leaving anyone in any doubt where that ball was going.
This one pulled over into right field and down to first base. We see the first base runner on the match, and Simp will get her done here for TC Colorado to lay the table.
Yeah, nice job by the left-handed batter there. She's just done exactly what she needs to do. Laid the ball down on the ground in between that 3-4 hole. An easy stand-up single.
That'll bring up the bat here, hitting on the 2 spot, Jess Oakland. The Triple Crown side. Defending champions, Triple Crown Colorado, Gaz took on Canada in the grand final last year of the Canada Cup. And boy, oh boy, those 2 teams were even. And remember, this was the Canadian national team.
Wow, what an effort. That's no easy feat.
Hard hit ball, double play.
Double.
And can't quite get it to stick at first base, but Breakwell will get the lead runner at second.
Nice job out of there, but shortstop Breakwell really does make it look like she's got a lot of time. She'll probably want to work on that one again, but not the greatest throw to one, but the double was definitely on right there, and here's the girl we've been waiting for.
Yes, it is indeed. Texas Longhorn superstar this year, Katie Stewart. Oh, good pitch. Oh, and it just skips through the shortstop. Good pitch by Trevathan, though. Gaz got her on the front foot there.
She just got her swinging. It took a bit of the pace off it because she just came around a little bit too early, but safe at 1.
That's what you want here. See here, it's all about location, isn't it?
Yeah, look, she just cranked her up there, which, she's bringing power. So anything on the hands is just going to negate that.
Time called here as they will set their defense for the designated player, Alexis Dobur, stepping to go to work for the TC Colorado side.
Well, any player that comes in with DP next to her name, she's been put in there to bat.
This pitch is through the zone.
I'd be looking forward to see the Oakland, Colorado coach, just what he does with these runners on the diamond, just to test that New Zealand infield out.
Liner to third base. Jacobs will take care of that one. And a quick out there for the second out.
Nice hit there. And just regulation straight to Holly Jacobs. She really did a great job at third base yesterday, so just a continuation of her form on defense.
So 2 away here now. And like I said, I'm going to do a bit of research on this next batter. But Alana Leach, the right fielder, steps in. 2 down, bottom of the first innings.
Another lefty for the Colorado team. 2 down, nice job so far by Trevathan on the hill. Just anything she is putting in the zone, it's not an easy giveaway for the batter. So just a few timing issues. She's causing that with the change of pace.
See the sun setting in the distance here at Yorkson Park. Oh, hard hit ball, going, and taken deep in right field by Yvonne Gibson. And the Kiwis will be happy about that one, Gaz.
Sure will. That was going deep and looked for all money like it might go over the fence, but not to be. A wonderful catch by Yvonne Gibson.
Oh, plenty of action to go here. No score through one complete. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. International softball here between TC Colorado and your New Zealand Aotearoa's White Sox. Back soon. Kia ora koutou, no mai, hoki mai, and welcome back. And ladies and gentlemen, top of the second innings, international softball here, the New Zealand White Sox taking on TC Colorado. And it'll be Cameron Coleman to lead off here with Tyann Bromhead-Lamalu and Yvonne Gibson. 1, 2, 3, and first pitch, Gaz. We ain't mucking around here from Coleman.
There we go. She's just attacked that first pitch. Just Lopez just guilty of leaving that in the strike zone.
And then a loose throw, and New Zealand taking advantage straight away, Gaz.
None down, a runner on 3, just as a smart base running to take advantage of an errant throw. That went straight down the third base line, that hit. Beautiful, like a laser beam down there into the outfield. And here comes that throw.
Simply outstanding. Then the throw does get loose. And so Coleman over at third base. And the Kiwis in the top of the second innings are threatening here.
Well, already we're seeing regular contact with the bat from both teams. So it's going to get interesting over the next 2 or 3 innings.
Tyann Bromhead-Lamalu, the starting catcher for New Zealand now.
Bromhead-Lamalu, very powerful. Hits with power. He's
Off
got
the
that
end
one
of the bat.
right
Tough
on
play.
the end of the barrel.
Well, the shortstop for TC Colorado, Jess Oakland, plays that one perfectly.
That was a laser beam straight across the diamond, that one. Nice work.
Slow roller. She's got to get on her haunches here with a quick transfer, doesn't she, Gaz?
Well, she just attacks it nicely. Takes her time. A lot of infielders sometimes forget to do. You know, you do have that time to get an extra step. Just make sure you get that throw in.
So, young Yvonne Gibson steps in now. First pitch to her is down low. Interesting, Coleman. Seen all those change-ups in the first innings out of the left arm of Lopez. And she decides to attack the first pitch. Don't give her that option.
Yeah, well, this is right. You don't want a pitcher to just get an easy strike on that first pitch. So it just lets
Please play. Sorry, Gaz. Oh, New Zealand looking to push buttons here. Let's take a little look at this as we see on the pitch. Takes off on the pitch. Squeeze play for sure. New Zealand trying to put something on the board early, guys.
Aggression there from Coach Wallace. Ivani Gibson, maybe that didn't have to be gone at. It might have been a ball, but the play was a squeeze play, so she had to try and lay the bet on that any way she could.
So they'll settle in here. And swing and a miss. Oh, foul ball, late call by the umpire. Oh, no. No, what actually happened there was catcher's interference. Gibson hits the glove
of the free
catcher,
base.
so she goes to the base. But what it does for New Zealand is it sends Coleman back to, let's have a little look at this, guys, back to third base.
So if we do get a look at it, you'll see the catcher's glove getting in the way. Right there, contact with the bat and the glove. Of course, that's on the catcher.
So Coleman will have to go back to third base and reset, but Gibson does go down to first base. So New Zealand, something cooking in the kitchen here early, Gaz.
Runners on the corners, one down.
What do you write in your book for catches interference? CI, maybe?
Oh, that's a good question. Here, make up your own acronym for that one. I'm sure there is one.
Fair enough. No one can read my scorebook anyway.
No, me neither. I don't score. I just make sure I know where I'm at in the batting lineup.
Fair enough. Well, for New Zealand, we'll set up Holly Jacobs now. Just one away here, runners coast to coast. So some options for head coach Craig Wallace.
Plenty of options there, plenty of
First
speed.
pitch, and the pitcher doesn't
here
look
we
at
go.
the runner. And New Zealand will score first here in the nightcap.
That's a great play by New Zealand to earn that run. They really did earn it. Here we see a little hopper out to the pitcher who didn't look at the runner at three. And maybe just a little bit guilty of focusing on the out at one too early. Nice running by the New Zealand girls.
Yeah, I think she just missed the assignment there. Forgot there was a runner on three. Quick bunt down from Gerbes. And they'll get her at first base. But look at New Zealand. They were sending the runner from two the whole time through there, Gaz. So New Zealand mark their line in the sand, if you like, and they get the first run of the ball game. They lead 1-0 here as we will go to the bottom of the second innings. And what's setting up to be a beauty here, White Sox, TC Colorado. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Lots more international action to come.
You know, he's really got them dialed in.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here as we work our way through bottom of the second innings here. And New Zealand have just struck for their first run of the ball game. They lead against TC Colorado. And TC Colorado, Gaz, you know that these ladies, they're all professional players. Some of them actually playing in the professional league at the moment. And they want to answer right back right here.
Yeah, well, after one complete innings, it's New Zealand 1-0, and they really have just taken advantage of maybe even that one errant throw, which has got them in position, which was Cameron, got in position to run to three, and then just took advantage of that out at one. to convert that run. 1-0 New Zealand. Very impressive.
Leading off here on the bottom of the second inning is Ali Van Brunt, the second base woman. And this one, inside out, swing. Just ducks it over a Texas leaguer into right field for the TC Colorado side to get underway.
Yeah, nice little swing. She just got that high up on the barrel, so Trevathan actually threw a good ball there and did her job. As you'll see it gets right up on the barrel here. There you go. Didn't time. But just one of those horrible ones for a fielding outfit. Just fell into no man's land right behind second base.
Off and running on the pitch. Throw goes. Looking to go to third base now. New Zealand can't get here in time. And boy, oh boy, Van Brunt, she's got a clean set of heels, Gaz, as she scoots around the diamond.
Just took advantage of a couple of one errant throw from the catcher there. It only went straight to centre field. You'll see it right here on the replay. Just completely missed the base on that one. It took a while to get out there, which is what gave the speedy Van Brunt time to get to 3.
And this one hit up the middle, and TC Colorado do reply, Gaz, straight away here against New Zealand. Tie this one up 1 run apiece.
Nice work by Colorado. That's just, like you say, they're professionals, and that was just a professional job.
So Ryland Goff levels the playing field, if you like. Definitely the scoreline.
Well, bottom of the second innings, they've put 1 run on the board already. There's still none down. Professional job so far by TC Colorado.
Well, they'll pick up their number 8 hitter, Gabby Leach now.
Yeah, the left fielder and another left-hander in the lineup. We've seen a lot of that in the last couple of days. Nice change up there. It got right in the dirt.
I think we might see a little bit more of that, Gas. Just looking to change the pace here.
Well, it's a great option against such a strong batting lineup. The pace at its top end is not going to scare these girls. So anything through the middle of the zone, and there's another nice pitch on the outside edge of the plate. Anything through the zone is they're going to be looking to move it. Which means that change of pace just becomes way more important.
Sure does indeed here. See the lights now starting to cast some shadows. The twilight hour, they call this in Canada. I love a ballpark at night time, Guess.
Just has a special atmosphere, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Good pitch. Just
unlucky.
Just missing the edge of the zone. I was waiting for Bromhead Lamalu to tap her hat for a review.
Yeah, I tell you what, Leach just, nerves of steel to stay off that one.
There's that change of pace. That works, but the ball comes loose. And, it's a foul tip.
Foul tip.
The ball come back and reset.
Island Trevathan using all the tricks in the book to keep the batter quiet in this one. Several changes of change-ups in this series of pitches already.
Back to the pitcher. Double play. And Breakwell will execute it perfectly. Trevathan, though, she did that well, the pitcher.
Sure did. That was a great series of pitches to earn that out. Ball just gently hit back to her. She turned, took the out of 2, and the double play completed.
So New Zealand flashing a bit of leather here in the bottom of the second innings. 2 down now. That'll set up to bat the number 9 hitter, Michaela McCain.
Well, after that blistering start, what a comeback on defence by New Zealand. Just to carry on from the form yesterday on that infield, they were absolutely amazing. We have seen one error so far. Well, call it an error, as that ball was hit past Breakwell in the previous inning. But other than that, they are again showing great form on defence.
And Jacobs will take care of that. Bread and breakfast, and that'll take care of the second innings complete. We're all locked up at 1 apiece here. TC Colorado taking on your New Zealand White Sox. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here. Top of the third innings. We're all locked up at 1 apiece here. And TC Colorado are going to make a change on the hill here, Gaz. Alyssa Faircloth is going to come out and show what she can do. And you can see already she's got a couple more kilometres on the radar.
She sure does, and it looks like both teams, Craig yesterday and Colorado, maybe just pitching a little bit by committee. Let's bear in mind that these are warm-up series of games for the Canada Cup. So all the teams that are warming up for that tournament are going to be wanting to give all their athletes plenty of time out on the diamond.
Well, we're all set to go here. Top of the third innings. And New Zealand will send up their number 9 hitter, Jade Calvary, to lead off here for the Kiwis. First pitch she sees from Faircloth is right down the tram line.
Well, she is a very accomplished lead-off hitter, is Jade Calvary, coming in the 9 spot, asked to do that job right now for New Zealand.
Well, Alyssa Faircloth, what does she come with? Well, she comes out of the Mississippi State University, and she earned second team All-American D1 softball honours this year. Also NFCA second team All-South Region. SEC Newcomer of the Year, second team of All-SC. Softball America number 7 pitcher in April. College softball communicator academic All-District. I think she's not bad, yes.
Yeah, I'd say that's quite a resume if you had to read it again. There's not too many letters of the alphabet left there in those acronyms.
No, simply outstanding.
But we're already seeing maybe a little bit of step up, and certainly a step up in speed, but certainly her ice ball just hitting that zone a little bit more accurately. And straight away we see a strikeout.
Yeah, she comes through, takes care of business for the first out here. That'll bring up to bat for New Zealand Poppy Priddle, the lead-off hitter for New Zealand. Flew out to centre field in her first at-bat.
Oh, bottom of 3 already, and I believe that's the first strikeout in the game. And there we see a change of pace from Faircloth. Just pulls the strings on that and gets Priddle probing at it for a bunt. That's the old get away from my plate pitch. High and inside.
Back you off a little.
Just a little bit.
No, Faircloth, her season stats for Mississippi State with a 2.58 ERA, 16 wins, 8 losses. She also saved 4 games as well, so versatile pitcher. She faced 698 batters in the season, Gaz. Wow.
Gosh, that's the sort of workload, isn't it? I mean, come on. 698 batters?
Struck
How many
out.
games does that represent?
She struck out 267 of them, Gaz. So an outstanding athlete here for New Zealand to come up against.
Here we go. No, it's 2 strikeouts in a row.
This is the type of caliber athlete that's playing on this TC Colorado side
Yeah.
today, here, Gaz.
This is what I thought about the step up in quality that New Zealand were going to face in this game, and also gives them a real glimpse of what's facing them in the Canada Cup.
Hayley Breakwell.
This will be an interesting matchup. Breakwell, very, very patient in the box. Usually doesn't go anything outside the zone.
Veteran of collegiate softball is Breakwell, as well as international softball, played for New Zealand, if I remember correctly, in the 2018 World Cup in Chiba, Japan. Now back in the New Zealand side after taking Hawke's Bay to the NFC title, baby.
As a new name on the cup.
Yeah. That's Kahununu represent.
Wonder why you're happy about that one, Chop.
I don't know. Could be my papakainga.
Yeah, exactly, mate. No worries about that either.
Well, big swing from Breakwell. But that low lifter there from Faircough's got a little bit of punch at the end of the delivery, doesn't it?
It sure does, and she's already showing that she's got all the tools in the air. We've seen a change up. We've seen the rise ball, a low lifter. And there's one just on the outside of the plate for it. 3 strikeouts in a row.
Look at that. 3 up, 3 down. Okay. We've found out what this Faircough can do, Gaz.
You sure have.
Well, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, because we are right in this game. One apiece. More action when we come back. No, my hook and my welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves a beauty here, all locked up at 1 apiece. The New Zealand White Sox taking on TC Colorado here. And the young pitcher from out of Saskatoon, Island Chavathan, with the start for New Zealand. She may have had to find her way through 2 hits in the first innings, but has settled right down and found some good rhythm tonight, Gaz.
She sure has, doing a great job, as I thought it would be a step up from yesterday's games. We're very much, the girls were probably just shaking a bit of rust off. But now she's actually pitching very well against what is obviously a very strong and powerful TC Colorado lineup. And there's a nice example of that as she strikes out the leadoff hitter, Riley Slim.
Does indeed, and I'm just going to check because I think there's a couple of substitutions in. Was Jess Oakland now for TC Colorado? We know that. That's for sure. So 1 away here.
Well, we thought this was going to be a step up, and when they brought on that second pitcher, Alyssa Fairclough, that definitely was a step up for the New Zealand batters. I'm sure they'll make an adjustment, though. And keep themselves in this game. And they're right in it at 1-0.
Sorry, Trevathan. Pulls the string, just can't quite get to nick the bottom of the zone. Completely different feel from the last two games yesterday, isn't it, Gaz?
Absolutely, absolutely. Going to have your game faces on here.
Hard hit ball.
Straight through the 5-6 hole.
And Oakland gets her first hit of the day. Just pulls that one down through the line, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's an interesting period of play for Trevathan and New Zealand, because this is the second time through the order. And, you know, we say it often, you know, once you have one look at a picture, you start getting used to the lines and the angles.
Katie Stewart now. Got her to roll over on a drop ball on the inside at her first at bat. But managed to sneak through the back end of the shortstop break well.
Straight away, she's looking to pitch through the inside of that plate. I suspect if she strays into the zone.
Well, the one thing with the Kiwis, would have known some of the roster of TC Colorado. They would have done their homework. I mean, Craig Wallace, he is an astute coach, and he watched tons and tons of film on all of his own athletes and the athletes they're playing against. There's that ball on the inside edge again, Guess.
Just keeping there, trying to squeeze it onto the hands and just not give this batter, Katie Stewart, any room to just open those fairly wide shoulders.
Well, that's it, isn't it? You look at the makeup of Katie Stewart, you can see she's built for power in that central core zone.
Yeah.
And if she can open her arms, that ball ain't coming back in a hurry.
Absolutely. Field's going to have to be on their toes here right now.
2-1 the count on Stewart. Change pace. Hit the hands back and just foul. You can see Stewart straight off the bat there. It was like maybe, and then the back arch, I guess.
I know, that ball was another one off pace, inside. She generated her own power out of that one. And we've talked about it, Chop. You know, she's plenty of power there. I suspect she'll get it over that tall fence right out the back of the park if she gets one out of the middle.
Yeah, big 8-foot fence around the perimeter here. 220 left, centre and right distance for the home run.
Here you can see the line of the fence on the inside.
This
nice pitch.
Skies up. Cavalry, the left fielder, will camp underneath it. And Island Trevathan should be like, I just got out, Katie.
Yeah, she did, and I mean, that was a wonderful pitch. She took the pace off once again, kept it inside the plate, and once again it just squeezed up the onto the hands. And the batter was unable to find the power she needed.
Little move here from New Zealand, starting with Trevathan, a little less pace on the ball. Of course, these college athletes, professional athletes for TC Colorado, they'll be used to a bit more velocity on the ball, so maybe working a bit of magic here. We'll see how many innings before we have to make a change on the hill.
Yeah, I'm sure you talked about Craig being such an astute coach. Well, he's exactly that, and he's probably got a plan. I shouldn't think we'll see Ireland Trevathan go too many more innings before he looks to make a change.
Designated player Alexis Dobur. She watches one come right down the pipeline. That froze her there.
It is, and that's just another example of just, you know, she's probably running at about 50% on off-speed pitches at the moment.
Battery coach is Craig Gibson. Made a career of throwing off-speed pitches. Here's the knuckleball back in the day. Make that thing dance.
I saw him pitch quite a bit when he was at Miramar in Club Nationals. Then, of course, he had a brief stint with the Black Sox. Very impressive throughout those years.
Gaz, British Columbia on the west coast of Canada is such a pretty location. Look at that night sky.
Absolutely wonderful, isn't it? Not a cloud in the sky, not a breath of a breeze, not a hint of a breeze.
That one fouls back. Perfect night for international softball warm-up match for the Canada Cup. Day 2 of softball for the White Sox. 2 games yesterday. A victory over Chinese Taipei U23 side, a 9-2 in that one, and then a 10-10 match-up against Peru.
Well, Peru were a quality side. But I suspect, and I'm already seeing that this is a step up in quality from that again.
Well, of course, Peru, that's their full-strength team for Peru that will be hosting the World Cup group stage starting next week, I think it is. I think this tournament finishes on Monday. The group stage starts on Tuesday. So some of the teams here in attendance at the Canada Cup this week in Vancouver are going to get on a jet plane and fly directly south to Peru for the group stage.
Wow. Such a, cosmopolitan feel about it with all of these teams from different countries. Fantastic.
So, full count here. This one skies up, and it'll go foul out of play.
One out, a runner still at 1. They haven't been tempted to have a go at that steal that they did before that ultimately ended up in converting a run for them.
Oh, this one's golfed. On her race, this is Priddle at centre field. It's out of the reach, though, for the young centre fielder from New Zealand. And TC Colorado will grab the lead here in the bottom of the 3rd innings, 2-1.
Well, I thought she fetched that from very low towards the ground. And I thought for all money that was going to go over the fence. And if Poppy Priddle can't get to a ball like that, it's probably not likely to have been caught because he's extremely quick.
So, on the board this forward for TC Colorado here in the bottom of the 3rd innings.
What a swing that was, though. She's just fetched that from probably only about 5 or 6 inches off the ground.
Simply outstanding. Let's take another quick look at that swing as they get set up again. And, yeah, down low, she had to reach that one, didn't she, Gaz?
But is that just a hint of them just adjusting to that slow pace on that change-up as it's getting in the dirt fairly regularly? Let's see.
We'll see indeed. I'll bring up the bat here with 1 away. Runner at 60 feet away. 3rd base, Alana Leach, the right fielder for TC Colorado.
In the bottom of the 3rd innings in this one, and New Zealand are right in this.
Well, that location just missing the bottom of the zone.
Yeah. That's that change-up we just talked about. Just seeing some subtle alteration in the batting from Colorado. They're just waiting on that change-up a little bit now. You can see the adjustment that they're trying to make.
Hard hit ball. And second base woman Madison Gerbes will take care of business. And that'll also take care of the 3rd innings here complete. But not before TC Colorado. They grab the lead here against the New Zealand White Sox. 2-1. Come right back. Top of the 4th coming up next. Oh, no, my hook am I. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you just joined us, where the heck have you been? But fantastic to have you on. Thank you for your viewership at Beyond the Dugout in Softball New Zealand. Of course, bringing you all of the warm-up games for the New Zealand White Sox development team as they prepare themselves for the Canada Cup. Canada Cup coming up on Tuesday New Zealand time. And they will take on some of the best in the world. 2 pools to play at the Canada Cup. New Zealand will put their best foot forward tomorrow. They'll take on Czechia. That'll also be the opening game of the Canada Cup. Gaz.
Absolutely, that'll be an interesting one for them because they're going to have to play Czechia twice in a row. So it'll probably be to their advantage. They'll know exactly what they're walking into on that opening game. Nice big opening ceremony they have there, and the stands are usually packed with plenty of softball fans.
Full of big crowd. Sarah Ponga now for New Zealand. Watches that one up top. Just been released, the Canadian games will be live streamed through CBC. So just Google CBC, and you will need a VPN for Canada to be able to watch those games for free. So all games that Canada play in and all playoff matches will be live streamed through CBC. Or if you wish, you can jump on over to gametime.sport and pay $20, I think it is, to them. And they will live stream every single game. We don't know what quality that will be for those games, but they will all be live streamed anyway. Well, strikeout victim for Ponga, and that is 4 strikeouts in a row for Alyssa Fairclough since she's come in, Gaz.
Definitely a step up again. We've said that step up a few times, but yes, Fairclough is quality out there, and New Zealand are just going to have to make some adjustments if they're going to get back into that particular competition. 4 strikes in a row is an outstanding welcome to this pitcher and New Zealand girls softball.
First pitch change up to Carmen Coleman, the first basewoman for New Zealand. Hard hit ball from Coleman. Looking to split the outfield, and she does. And the second hit of the ball, mate, for Coleman, and she will leg this one around to 3. A stand-up triple for the first basewoman from New Zealand.
What an outstanding swing of the bat that was, and we said they were going to have to make some adjustments straight away. Cameron Coleman, who's got the hot hands.
Drop ball on the outside edge, Gaz, and she tattooed that.
She sure did. It all but went over the fence. I think 2 bounces into the outfield fence there. But she's got some wheels as well. And getting a triple out of that, absolutely fantastic. And a stand-up triple at that.
It is indeed. That'll bring up the catcher now, and a big swing from her. And her first pitch that she sees out of Fairclough. That is Tyann Bromhead-Lamalu.
Yeah, this is a crucial period for New Zealand. Going to have to get this run back. And having Cameron Coleman out there on third base, that's a great start.
Oh, tram line, the river is open on that pitch. So a pitcher's call, if you like, on the outside edge. In the hole here now, Bromhead-Lamalu, 0-2.
Lovely pitch, that pitch on the outside of the edge of the plate.
This one's down low. Here comes Coleman. Play at the plate. And she is safe. And the Kiwis have locked it up in the top of the second innings.
What a wonderful way to get an extra run on the ball. Well, not a wonderful way if you're a Colorado fan, but for New Zealand, she's taken advantage of that to scamper in and slide into home plate.
Gaz, I think it's okay to be a little biased towards the Kiwis. Well, apart from wanting to see Katie Stewart do something with the bat, I'm firmly in the White Sox camp.
Oh, yeah, well, that makes 2 of us, Chop. I love seeing great play. It doesn't matter which team it does, though, you know.
I'm with you, Gaz. I'm with you.
And as a pitcher myself, I'm enjoying seeing Alyssa Fairclough go to work. But I did say that New Zealand were going to have to make an adjustment if they were going to break up her sequence, and they've done that in fine style.
So a big swing there from Bromhead-Lamalu. Can't catch up for it. But the Kiwis have added a run and tied this baby up here. So that'll bring up the youngster now, Yavani Gibson.
5 strikeouts, and with one swing of the bat and a loose pitch, New Zealand have managed to get that run back. Outstanding.
Or effort pitch from Faircoff overthrew that drop ball.
Nice work by the catcher to keep that in front of her.
Gibson. Two-way player, Gibson, too. Catch, outfield,
yeah,
and pitch yesterday.
And pitch, yeah, she's done all 3 of those positions. I had a quiet smile to myself when I saw her out at right field.
Well, when she came on to pitch, she was the relief pitcher in the 3rd innings for New Zealand's game against Chinese Taipei. And to be fair, I didn't know who it was her.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen Yavani pitch before, Gaz.
Well, you go straight to their roster and try and identify the pitcher. Well, of course, they haven't got numbers on their backs to help us. Then it turns out it's Ivani Gibson.
She threw a couple of innings, did a good job too.
Yeah. Quite surprising.
And the outside edge will take care of business. That'll do us through the bottom of the 4th innings. But it's not before the Kiwis. Yes, the Kiwis. They level it up. 2 runs apiece. Back soon. Oh no, my hook and my, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into British Columbia, Canada. On day 2 of competition, it is the New Zealand White Sox development side taking on TC Colorado here in this evening nightcap. 8:30 start time, got away just a hair before 9 p.m. as they got the field ready. And boy, oh boy, have we had ourselves a game so far. New Zealand, they strike for the first run in the top of the 2nd innings. And then Colorado level it up in the bottom of the 2nd. They grab the lead, Colorado, in the bottom of the 3rd. But the Kiwis in the top of the 4th have just leveled this puppy up. And looks like New Zealand's going to make a couple of changes in the field. We'll try and bring them for you as we see them. And luckily for us, Auntie Lou, kia ora, Auntie Lou, she's sent us an iScore link so we can give you those exact changes that are made in the field. And it is Kiana Hinari will come into left field for Jake Calvary. So the young lady, originally from Levin, resigning into Brisbane for the Brisbane Giants, is into the ball game here for New Zealand. First pitch launched as Poppy Priddle will have to go back a handful of steps to make the catch.
Again, we're seeing that ball getting awfully close to that fence. Well done, Poppy Priddle, to take that out.
Gaz, I haven't had the pleasure of being to Yorkson Park, but the intel I got was 220 left centre. I don't think that's the case. I think this might be a men's distance fence that we're seeing out there, because you look where Poppy Priddle is at the centre field. There is a lot of real estate between her and the outfield fence.
Well, we've already seen it go over her head, and that doesn't usually happen.
Yeah.
Not with a player of her range. So possibly right, Chopper. Does it look like a temporary fence, though?
No temporary fence out there. Just saw beautifully manicured grass. Good infield surface here.
That's a real picture of a ground. Can't wait till beyond the dugout goes there, Chop.
I hear, Gaz, I hear. This one comes through the zone on the catcher. Rylan Groth here batting for Colorado. Trevathan set now. Oh, quick pitch. Just missing the top of the zone, though.
Yeah, well, she's running at about, I thought about 50% off-speed pitches, but just a few more coming through at more like her top speed. Just to keep those batters guessing.
Hard hit ball, just off the glove of Jacobs at third base. Apologies. And down to first base she goes.
Yeah, I thought she actually hit it harder, and that might have been what Holly Jacobs thought as well. But she might have actually had a go at catching that. But just the timing off on the hit probably put everybody off there for a sec.
Did indeed, and so that'll bring up for the Colorado side now. Gabby Leach. She swings through the first pitch.
Again, lovely change-up.
First pitch she sees. Change up. That's a horrible pitch.
It is if you're the batter.
I could never hit it in my career. Everyone knew to, so I just got a healthy diet of them all the time.
Yes, me too.
Rise ball up top, and that'll allow the base runner to scamper down, Goff down to second base.
Yeah, once got struck out on 3 straight change-ups. I don't remember many of my at-bats from throughout my life, but that's one that sticks out.
Oh,
a nice pitch.
I think the Kiwis
unlucky.
They're looking for that top of the zone, aren't they, at times? You know, just not on every pitch, but just a sneaky one here in the end. They haven't quite got that call yet.
Yeah, that one might have come close to dropping through a fair part of the zone, but not to be.
Hard hit ball down to first base, looking for a double play. And they'll get the out at first base. Won't allow Goff to go down to third on the play, though.
Yeah, just a nice piece of play there at first base. Picked it up, looked for that out at third. Would have been a fine double if she'd have got it. Cameron Coleman getting herself on the highlight reel in this game defensively and offensively.
Betty McCain now, the Michaela McCain, I should say. A number 9 hitter in this Colorado lineup. It's an opportunity here, 2 away. Colorado trying to grab the lead here in the bottom of the 4th innings.
Yeah, those lights fully in effect there on what's a beautiful night. But the remains of that daylight having no effect on that. But they're wonderful lights they've got at that ground.
Standing indeed. Temperature just coming down a little bit now, down to 17 degrees Celsius here locally. Twilight time.
Probably slightly warmer than the 8 or 9 degrees we've got here right now.
Sure is indeed. Northern Hemisphere, summertime, softball, Canada Cup, preparation, couldn't be better. Hard hit ball, and that'll play to run for Colorado as the number 9 hitter, McCain, gets her done it again. Well, she didn't get it done again. I just couldn't help that. They do grab the lead 3 runs to 2.
Yeah, nice hit here. Just put it on the grass. That was always going to score the runner. And just a professional job. But New Zealand are showing time and again they're able to come back from it.
So we're all
1 down, or 2 down.
2 down here, and then a top of the order for Colorado will come up. And I'm just going to check the shirt number because I think they may have made a swap. Yeah, is that 99 or 29?
29.
Okay, no, it's the same batter. My apologies. Riley Slim. Yeah, she had the pink Eastern bat, didn't she? Pink Eastern Ghost.
Yeah, there's a few of the girls at the tournament with lovely pink bats.
Gaz, I saw this, my first World Cup was actually in Canada, about, I think it's a 6 hours north flight, a place called Whitehorse, way up in the Yukon. They don't have lights. Off and running on the pitch. And the throw just off cue. And they'll gift an extra base here for Colorado. And defense on the throw down to second base hasn't quite been, let's just say, sharp.
No, a couple of errant throws from Bromhead Lamalu, and she is normally right onto it, and she does possess a cannon to get it out there. So just shake that off. I'm sure she's... if you're going to make these errors, Chop, you're going to make them in the warm-up games, aren't you?
Sure are indeed. Now's the time. So Colorado looking to add to their lead now in the fourth innings. They're really cross for one run.
Oh, 2 down. It's on New Zealand. There haven't been more than 1 run down in the ball game so far.
What I was trying to say earlier, Gaz, was the tournament Men's World Cup 2017 was in Whitehorse. It's that far north that in summer it doesn't get dark.
Doesn't get dark.
Around about 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. it gets a little dim, but midnight or 11 p.m. and midnight and like 4 a.m. it's as bright as 10 o'clock in the morning type thing. It's crazy.
I'm pretty sure you're just inside the Arctic Circle there, so
yeah.
Lovely in summer, but certainly probably not a place you want to be
of course,
if you don't like winter.
I mean, just saying this from other people's records because Chopper would be tucked up in bed at those time of the night. But the other part I was going to say, there was a team there, Turkey, and a guy came up with a pink bat, and I just couldn't help myself. That one just change up, pulls that one over.
Nice pitch.
Chavathan and Bromhead Lamalu still looking to mix the deliveries up.
They sure are. The off-speed pitches is still a high percentage. And it is still getting the Colorado girls guessing and mistiming hits as well.
Real slow pace to this match. Colorado will be wanting to explode at some stage. Hard hit ball.
Going to go foul.
Yeah, right against the fence there. No chance for Hinari, the substitute left fielder, to make the catch out there.
It's interesting so far, unlike yesterday, that Craig Wallace has resisted the temptation to make a lot of changes.
Well, 3-2 ball game. Why would you at this
True.
point?
Yeah, working.
Ball down low, just misses. So a free pass issued to Simp.
Yeah, but she showed a... here we see Craig Wallace coming in now, but Simp just very patient in that bat and just kept on fending off the good balls and in the end earned the walk.
Wally, the head coach, Craig Wallace, from out of Lower Hutt. Works at softball now for the Hutt Valley Softball Association and been in charge of the White Sox for a couple of years now. Looking to pass on his stamp to the International Women's Game.
Oh, you're already seeing it, Chopper. The standards that he's setting are very high, and you're seeing the athletes throughout New Zealand responding to it.
Well, that'll bring up to bat for Colorado here with runners in the corners. Jess Oakland, defensively for New Zealand, what will they do here?
Well, more of the same. There's an off-speed pitch straight away. They're not going to go for that peg.
That was what I thought, what they would do there. They chose to do nothing. So, TC Colorado now have 2 runners in scoring position. Oakland the batter.
Nice pick up from Bromhead Lamalu right there. Saw that pitch find the dirt just behind home plate.
bottom of the 5th innings. Apologies, bottom of the 4th innings, of course.
Yeah.
Island Trevathan got the start on the hill here for the White Sox.
Done a great job so far. We've already seen Coach Wallace come out and have a chat to her in this innings. So,
well, one thing you don't want to do here, Gaz,
load
is
'em.
walk Oakland to load the bases for arguably the hottest hitter in the USA right now, Katie Stewart.
Yeah, I mean, you keep telling us, Chop, I'm waiting to see the power, but I don't want to see it with 3 runners on base.
No, let's not serve it on a table, that's for sure. Hard hit ball. Priddle's got to get on a race here. Underneath it, the centre fielder, and she makes the catch. So just what the doctor ordered for the Kiwis to kind of get out a little bit of jail here, Gaz. I think with the way it was shaping, just to give up 1 run, they'll be happy about that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're looking at loaded bases there. Poppy Priddle seemed to stand under that one for an age before she got the 3rd out.
Well, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Come back to us. It'll be the top of the 5th when we come back. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 5th innings here. And New Zealand White Sox trailing TC Colorado 3 runs to 2 at this point. And Colorado are going to make a pitching change into the ball game. Will be number 6, Medea Groff, in relief here in the 5th innings, Gaz. And you called it pitching by committee. That's exactly what they're doing, aren't they?
Yeah, their 3rd pitcher, Medea Groff. I haven't seen her in action yet, but early indications from what we've just read about her are that she's going to be quality.
Holly Jacobs will lead off for the Kiwis, followed by Madison Gerbes. And Jade Cavalry is out of the ball game. It'll be Kiana Hinardi, 1, 2, and 3 here for the White Sox.
Again, we're seeing power on the hill from Medea Groff. Doesn't have the height of Alyssa Faircloth, but definitely possesses the power.
Well, she's a young pitcher as Medea. Just gets pulls over the top of that change-up. A junior at Omaha Mavericks University. And she was the 2025 Summit League Pitcher of the Year. First team All-Summit League. And the NFCA First Team All-Region. As we see this one hit. The good thing for her, she's got her twin sister, Rylan Groff, catching for her in the match. So they might know each other a little.
I was going to say that ought to be a well-established battery, that's for sure.
Wait a minute. Medea is left-handed and Rylan, the catcher, is right-handed. How does that happen? Outside edge.
Wow.
Tell you what, the Kiwis, though, they'll be happy to see the end of Alyssa Fairclough, she was a handful, wasn't she?
6 strikeouts and 1 hit in her time on the hill. Fortunately for New Zealand, out of that 1 hit, they were able to earn a run. But yeah, definitely a good 2-inning outing for Fairclough.
Well, young Medea Groff comes into the ball game with a 2.1 ERA. She came the 18-8 record, 18 wins, 8 losses, 170 innings pitched, 691 batters faced, 200 strikeouts.
Their stats are huge, aren't they? Incredible. Nice job being done here by Holly Jacobs. As we're seeing Medea Groff struggling to find the strike zone.
She threw 15 complete games in the season, did Medea Groff do. So she's a bit of a workhorse. This one through the top of the zone. Not too sure about that one, Blue. But we'll have to give him the benefit of the doubt, guess.
We will, unfortunately. It was just, looked like it was a little bit high. But hey, the Blue disagreed with us, and he's the man that makes the decision.
He is indeed. Looks like we're going to have a substitution here. Mason Kudini Iriko is going to come in for Gerbes. And Mason had herself a day yesterday, Gaz, didn't she?
Sure
with
did.
The bat?
She sure did, to the point where Craig Wallace said, well, you've done plenty of work, Mason. Have a well-earned rest. She really has been with a star with the bat already on this tour for the New Zealanders. Playing her softball and college softball in America herself. And already making a name for herself. Absolutely outstanding. A real star of New Zealand softball.
We'll have to wait to see where Kudini Iriko is going to go out into the field later. Kudini Iriko, fresh off her collegiate season, just came out banging the ball left, right and centre.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about her offense. She could hit it to all parts of the field.
She sure can, and she just really disciplined. I mean, she's another young athlete, really just establishing herself at international level and at college, making every post a winning post at the moment.
It is count here for Iriko, and she licks her chops on that one, Gaz.
Sure did. That was an all-out swing right there. She's used to seeing this sort of quality. And Medea Groff might even be just a little step up again in speed from what we saw from Alyssa Fairclough.
Well, it looked like that last pitch had a few more kilometres on the radar
sure
anyway.
Did. Yeah, it sure did.
Mason, that low stance, just trying to tempt Groff to throw that dipper.
It just enables her to uncoil when she does swing the bat, though, doesn't it? And really engage that core in that swing.
Yeah, look at that outfielders, centre and left fielder, how shallow they are. It looks shallow, but I don't think they are fielding shallow. I think that outfield fence is at the men's distance. So whoever gets it out tonight.
Wow.
Really hitting the long stick as we see Kudini Iriko go down on strikes. And that'll bring up the bat for the first time today here. Kiana Henare came in defensive replacement at left field for Jay Cavalry.
Yeah, the change is beginning to be made by Craig Wallace. Kiana, the lefty, had a good day yesterday as well. Possesses a lot of speed.
Like the way she plays, that's for sure. Young lady from the Brisbane Giants. First pitch. Forces a play at first base. But that'll do us through the top of the fifth innings. There's 2 strikeouts and a ground out to third base. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the fifth coming up next when Colorado come out to bat. I know my heart, my hook, and my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to British Columbia, Canada, for day 2 of the Canada Cup Tour for the New Zealand White Sox side, taking on TC Colorado, defending champions of the Canada Cup for 2025, looking to try and go back-to-back. Of course, they'll be up against some big opponents in the Canada Cup this year, Gaz. Have they got the goods? Well, this lady betting right now definitely has Katie Stewart.
Katie Stewart, yep. We've been looking forward to seeing her bat the New Zealand pitching battery so far, doing a good job against her. Keeping what is absolutely a formidable bat in American softball quiet so far.
Like what we got out of Island Trevathan for the first 4 innings. Craig Wallace has gone to his coach lineup to make a change here, and Queensland, Zali Summers will take over on the hill here for the Kiwis.
Yeah, nice job by Island Trevathan.
Hard hit ball, Stewart looking to go long, and it'll go foul again. She only takes a couple of steps there, Gaz. She knew that one straight away, didn't she?
She sure did.
Oh, look at that poise, though. The balance.
Balance,
and
yeah.
her swing.
It's just natural power right there. It's just comes right out of that core.
Very good to watch, that's for sure.
Nice pitch. That's not missing by much.
Simply outstanding.
A little bit of extra heat out there. Zali Summers just throws a bit harder than Island Trevathan did.
And for those that are watching, of course, stay on the YouTube channel. I see something has just popped up with the Facebook feed.
Alexis De Boer up to bat for Colorado.
Getting a chance here, Gaz. I'll let you take it away here as I try and find out what's happening with our Facebook feed.
Alexis De Boer comes in after Katie Stewart. Just looking to lead off, do the lead-off job. 1 down. Here in the bottom of the 5th innings, 3-2. To Colorado over New Zealand. Doing a fantastic job in this game against what is absolutely quality opposition.
Stay with us on the YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, as we will try and work out what's happening with the Facebook feed. Of course, Facebook, with all their algorithms these days, can make a snap decision on things.
Yeah, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but for those of you still with us, we're still live, where it is full-on night in British Columbia now. Beautiful evening indeed for these warm-up games, in this case between the New Zealand development and TC Colorado. Alexis De Boer up to bat as 1 down in this inning so far. Takes the speed off that one. Nice job by Zali Summers. And great job by the New Zealand batteries. They just continue to keep working hard on just keeping the Colorado batters guessing around the change of pace. This time it's De Boer who looks to dictate terms as she steps out of the box. Not quite ready to go.
Bottom of the 5th innings here.
Nice job by De Boer to earn the walk. Heads down to first base. get them going with one down here in the bottom of the 5th innings. Alana Leach it is, the right fielder, number 10, coming up to bat. Number 44 it is. We've got a pinch hitter out there. It's Makaya Pola coming in to bat.
Well, TC Colorado, just like New Zealand, looking to stretch the legs of quite a few of their athletes here as they warm themselves into the Canada Cup.
It's a nice pitch. Both coaches looking to use their bench to get through the later innings in this game. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning now. Been a fine game of softball so far. But in contrast to yesterday, where a lot of runs were scored.
It's been a tight matchup, Gaz, but it's been a good one too, hasn't it?
Absolutely. High quality. New Zealand probably want just a couple of their errors back. It might have cost them one of those runs. And not the end of the world for them, because going into the tournament, it's sure that's some of the things that they can talk about in their debriefings.
Sure is indeed here, Gaz, and apologies, I'm just making sure in the background everything else is running okay. And yep, looks like both YouTube feeds are up and running, so we might try and add a second feed through the Facebook. We'll just see how we can go. Not too sure why they gave us a copyright strike there. Obviously, no problem with YouTube.
See, New Zealand have made a change of catcher as well. I'll work out who that is.
Yeah, it is. Stephanie Smith is into the ball game.
Yeah.
For New Zealand. And Stephanie, boy, oh boy, she is really taking her level of play to a different level right now.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 balls, 2 strikes, but the step up to this sort of level for these girls and the way they respond. Stephanie Smith, another one, Holly Jacobs, all of these girls really just coming up to the mark at the moment.
Hard hit ball off the shoe of the glove of the shortstop Breakwell. And it'll be runners on 1 and 2 now here for Colorado. Still only 1 run in it though, Gaz.
1 run in it, only 1 out as well though, Chop. So this is a great opportunity for Colorado. They've only ever led in this ball game by 1 run against what's been a pretty gallant New Zealand team. Just a couple of little errors have crept into their infield play in this game after being so efficient yesterday.
So for those that have just joined us back in the Facebook, just wait until we add the Softball New Zealand page. Okay, yeah, for those that are watching on Facebook, welcome back into this matchup. Apologies for the interruption of service. The Facebook decided to play, I don't know, some sort of game with us type thing and pulled the stream down on Facebook. I don't know, but we've started a second one here. But if you want to watch an interrupted live stream of the game, just head on over to YouTube, Beyond the Dugout YouTube channel or Softball New Zealand's YouTube channel. You can follow the game there. It'll be uninterrupted. YouTube is nowhere near as stringent as what Facebook is these days when it comes to algorithms and things for copyright strikes. But you haven't missed much. We are in the bottom of the 5th innings. And
I'm showing number 13 into bat, Chop. And I've got a 13 on my roster. I've got 2 players with no numbers.
Yeah, I'd say it's one of them.
Yep.
But there has been some positional changes and substitutions for New Zealand. Kiana Hinari came in at left field for New Zealand for Jade Cavery. She's out there now. And Mason Kudi Uko came in for Madison Gerbes, but she is going to go to third base as Mason. And Holly Jacobs will shift from third to second base. And Stephanie Smith has come in to catch for Tyann Bromley-Lamalu behind the dish. Slow grounder off the glove. Unable to regather there, Summers. And so just like that, in the blink of an eye, Gaz, Colorado have got loaded bases here.
Yeah, it's dangerous for New Zealand now with only one down. They have managed to defuse it because let's not forget that it was loaded bases in the previous innings before they got out of that one.
One down here.
And up to bat, catcher,
Yeah,
Colorado, Ryland Groff.
Ryland Groff, the twin sister of the relief pitcher, Medea Groff, who came in the 5th innings, the top of this innings. Split grip here to start with, Gaz. Look at that.
Oh, yes, you got maybe just looking to slap it through the infield.
Some batters will slide that top hand down in
to
the grip, or the bottom hand up into the grip, or all the time it's just trying to get a strong top hand.
No change there. It might be just her style of batting.
Well, don't worry about Facebook trying to turn the lights off on us, Gaz. We've just had word from Vancouver that there is a light restriction at this ballpark.
Oh, yep.
10:45 p.m. And I've got that in 15 minutes' time, Gaz. So I
better
think
get a wriggle on.
Yeah, this may be the last innings.
Yeah. Yes, that does happen. Our own Westpac, our own Henry Stadium here in Wellington has a restriction on its lights. So it's a nice hit.
Hard hit ball. And Colorado will play 2. Looking to get it going to 3. And she is safe there. So Colorado getting her done.
Yeah, there's a nice hit through the 5-6 hole. It just got it out to left field. Did enough. It's going to score 2 runners. And Colorado
just punches that one through, does the catcher, Ryland Groff. And they'll get 2 runs here. Mark the lead, this Colorado side. So starting to get their wheels in motion, if you like, is.
Yeah, nice hit by Ryland Groff. Just coming in and up in this ball game and just turning the screws on New Zealand a little bit. Pressure.
This pitch is outside to Gabby Leach here, starting left fielder.
Interesting too, and Zali Summers is actually throwing more strikes than what Ireland Trevathan did. Maybe just needs to work on hitting those corners and edges a little bit more. There's a pass ball going to cost them another run. Colorado it is, goes out to a 6-2 lead now. Just really putting the screws on New Zealand right now. Still only 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Nice pitch by Azali Summers, high in the zone. Tempting Gabby Leach to have a swing of that one. Now's the time probably when she needs to just work it away from the zone. Just keep the batter guessing a little bit. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Well, Gaz, we see this in international softball, don't we? The good teams know when to put their foot on the accelerator, don't they?
Yeah, well, you know, and it's you get to the 5th innings when it's this tight, you're 1 run up, and they're doing what a professional outfit does, and they've converted another run right there off a really great hit up through the middle.
Oh, that's a bit of professional hitting. Not trying to do too much with the ball and just hit it where it's pitched. And that'll knock it up the middle. And looks like we come back from this replay. That might be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We told you that at quarter to 11 local time, which is in approximately 10 minutes or just under 10 minutes. They have to turn off the lights, and I guess I want to allow the players to make their way out of the ballpark before that happens, Gaz. So we've got a complete score here on Game 3, Day 2 of the Canada Cup White Sox Tour. It is 7 runs to 2 to Colorado over the New Zealand White Sox. Gaz, your thoughts on the match?
Oh, great job by New Zealand, and what for them was probably a step up from both the games they played yesterday. This Colorado team are obviously going to be a major force at the Canada Cup. You've already mentioned, Chop, that they were finalists last year. So really looking forward to seeing, just what New Zealand work on and what they're able to take out of it. Because, for four and a half innings, definitely in this ball game. And who knows what might have happened if we'd have been able to go 7.
Indeed. Really happy, though, Gaz. We see some of the highlights from the game already. With what we saw out of our batters today, putting in those 2 runs, and when at that time we were through the top of the 4th innings, we were all locked up at 2 runs apiece.
Yeah, well, Chop, we got limited opportunity in that game to score runs, and the opportunities the New Zealand team did get, and this is one of the big positives for Wally, they were able to convert. Off very few hits. And let's not forget, through those 3rd and 4th innings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into the 5th innings, 8 strikeouts. So for New Zealand to earn a couple of runs and really keep themselves in this ball game until the 5th innings, I'm really, I'm thinking that they'll be happy with their work.
Island Trevathan went 3 innings for New Zealand, comes out of the ball game after 3 runs are on the tally. But you've got to be happy with the way she was able to mix her deliveries, both sides of the plate, to get through TC Colorado and limit them only to 3 runs in 3 innings.
Yeah, limited opportunity she had yesterday, so a big step up from her today. And I'm just loving the way she was able to just mix it up. And she threw a high percentage of off-speed pitches, and it really did keep the Colorado batting guessing for long periods of time.
The final tally, 10 hits to 2 Colorado over New Zealand. But New Zealand with 4 errors in the day. Some of that has got to be the velocity of the ball coming off the bat.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they were hitting it regularly, but New Zealand will probably just sit down in the debrief tonight and just talk about that. They're usually a little bit more efficient than that, and they certainly were more efficient than that yesterday. So, whilst they'll be happy with their outing, there's still things for them to talk about and work on.
Gaz, before we go, just want to talk about the teams they're going to face against in the Canada Cup. And we might actually put that in a bit bigger so they can see that a bit easier. You can see these American Samoa's going to be there in the other pool. Brazil, they're in our pool. Canada, they're in our pool as well. Then there's also Canada Elite Team. That's their B side. Team China is there. Chinese Taipei with 2 teams. We played their development team, the U23 team, yesterday. And Czechia, who we're going to face tomorrow. It's the U23 side, U22 side that's going to be here for the week. Israel, we got to play them last year. They're in the other pool this time. Singapore, as well as in attendance. Venezuela, we're going to have them this next week at the Canada Cup. Really looking forward to that game. Peru, who we played, obviously, in the warm-up game yesterday. Saskatoon 222s are always good. And, of course, the TC Colorado side, some outstanding field here at the Canada Cup for this edition, my friend.
What a real international flavour to that tournament. You got teams from all over the globe. Asia, Pacific, North and South America. Incredible.
Yeah, it is indeed, man. Pretty cool. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we have got another warm-up game. It'll be the Czech Republic or Czechia. That one is scheduled for 10 a.m. New Zealand time tomorrow. And we'll have that for you on Beyond the Dugout and Top of New Zealand's YouTube channel and Facebook pages. Of course, we saw tonight that the Facebook kicked us out at one stage there in the latter part of the game. So if you want to get an uninterrupted viewership, just log into the YouTube channel, subscribe to Beyond the Dugout. Then you'll get the notifications when we're live, and we'll be coming up for you at 10 a.m. or just before that. It'll be Damien Collins and myself will bring you that game tomorrow.
Well, I'll give you a prediction for that one. New Zealand are going to win it.
Yeah, I like your talk. I like your talk, my friend. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it takes a village to bring all this stuff to you. I want to thank the people of Softball New Zealand and our coaching staff, Wally, Nick Lanigan, and Craig Gibson. Of course, Lil Nathan and Kylie Dalton for the stream. Adrian Royal from down the dugout. Damien Collins to be in the house tomorrow. Myself and Gary Rauhihi. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. It's our pleasure to bring them. Gaz, thank you, my friend, as always.
Oh, thank you, Chopper. I've really enjoyed the opportunity. Love having the call on international softball, and look forward to talking and to games for you guys a lot more in the future.
We'll leave you with the rest of the highlights, ladies and gentlemen. Kia ora koutou katoa. Pomari. Back to the pitcher. Double play. And Breakwell will execute. And Jacobs will take care of that.
And there's one just on the outside of the plate for 3 strikeouts in a row. Really. Going to have your game faces on here.
Hard hit ball.
Straight through the 5-6 hole.
And change pace. Hit the hands back and just foul. You can see Stewart.
The line of the fence on the inside.
This
nice pitch.
Skies up. Cavalry, the left fielder, will camp underneath it. And this one's golfed. On her races is Priddle at centre field. It's out of the reach, though, for the young centre fielder from New Zealand. And TC Colorado will grab the...
They're trying to make.
Hard hit ball. And second base woman, Madison Gerbes, will take care of business. Hard hit ball from Coleman. Looking to split the outfield, and she does. And the second hit of the ball main for Coleman, and she will leg this one around the 3. A stand-up triple for the first.
Into the plate.
This one's down low. Here comes Coleman. Play at the plate, and she is safe.
Quite surprising.
And the outside edge will... First pitch launched as Poppy Priddle will have to go back a handful of...
To keep those batters guessing.
Hard hit ball, just off the glove of Jacobs at third base. Oh, jeez. Hard hit ball down to first base, looking for a double play. And they'll get the out of... Hard hit ball. And that'll play to run for Colorado as the number 9 hitter, McCain. Off and running on the pitch. And the throw just off cue. And they'll gift an extra base. Hard hit ball. Priddle's got to get on a race here. Underneath it, the centre fielder, and she makes the catch. This one through the top of the zone. Not too sure about that one, Blue.
Wow.
Really hitting the long sticks. We see first pitch. Forces a play at first base. Hard hit ball. Stewart looking to go long. And it'll go foul again. She only takes a couple of...
Henry Stadium here in Wellington. There's a restriction on its lights. So it's a nice hit.
Hard hit ball. And Colorado will play 2. Looking to get it going to 3. And she is so...
Yeah, well, you know, and it's you get to the 5th innings when it's this tight, you're 1 run up. And they're doing what a professional outfit does. And they've converted another run right there off a really great